Welcome to Getting to Know God. This is day 118. My name is Amanda, and we are going through the Children's Bible with 365 stories for every single day this year. So I hope you're following along. If not, please like and subscribe, and you will get notifications of each of the videos that we release. Today's story is a very famous one, the Giants Challenge. It can be found in 1 Samuel 17. The Israelites were still waging war with the Philistines. The two armies camped on opposite slopes of the hills, with the valley between them. Jesse's three eldest sons were in Saul's army, and Jesse began to worry about them. David, he called one day, go to the battlefield and see if your brothers are all right. Here's some fresh bread for them, and take these farm cheeses as a present for their officers. Be careful now and hurry back. When David arrived, he went to look for his brothers. He found that both sides were lined up, ready for battle. Suddenly, the noise and the chatter died down, and everyone was quiet. Then the thunder of a mighty voice broke the silence. David looked across the valley. The largest man he had ever seen was striding slowly forward. He was fully armed for battle. In front of him walked another Philistine, dwarfed by the enormous shield that he was carrying for his master. Come on, you Israelites, the huge man thundered. Pick up a champion to fight me. If he wins, we will serve you. But if I win, you will be our slaves. Who does he think he is? David asked. That's Goliath, the soldiers explained eagerly. He comes out night and morning with this terrible challenge. We're all terrified. Sure enough, the Israelite soldiers were slinking away into their tents. David's brothers came across. Now then, kid brother, Eliab began. What do you think you are up to? You should be looking after those sheep of yours and minding your own business. I only asked what's happening, David protested. No one has the right to challenge God's people like that. Goliath is not stronger than our God. Someone told Saul about the young man who was talking so bravely, and David was summoned to the king's tent. Your Majesty, David said to Saul, no one need fear this Philistine. I will fight him. You? Saul looked amazed. You're not much more than a lad. Goliath is a professional soldier. What makes you think you can win? God is on our side, David answered confidently. I may be young, but I have had practice as a shepherd. With God's help, I have killed both lions and bears when they have attacked my sheep. God will help me now. Very well, Saul agreed. You shall fight Goliath, and may God go with you. What do you think of that? David's confidence in his past victories whilst protecting sheep allowed him to walk in confidence, knowing that his God, his mighty God, the God that he served, the God of his people, would help him be victorious. And so, not looking at himself through his own eyes, he looked at himself through God's eyes, as a victor, as somebody who could conquer and win all against all odds. That's what God has in store for each and every one of us. He wants us to walk in victory. He wants us to look at ourselves through his eyes, not through the eyes of the bullies that tormented us at school, not through the eyes of the people who were nasty to us, not through the eyes of ourselves who demonize ourselves or talk badly about our appearance. He doesn't want to hear that. He wants you to know that he loves you, and he wants you to know that you are victorious when you follow him. With him by your side, with him, he will go before you. And he will pave the way for you to be victorious. In stories previously, we've seen the people of Israel not even have to fight to gain entry to the promised land. All they had to do is walk around the wall of Jericho, and after 7 days that wall tumbled. That was by the might and the victory of the God that they serve. And still things like that happen in this day and age, 2023. Things like that still happen in this day. There are still victories that individual people have because they serve a God that the Israelite people worship. So if you want to join a winning team, this is the team to be on. To be on God's team is to be on the victorious team. Sometimes it doesn't feel like you're winning when the battle means that you might have to suffer sometimes. But overall, we will win because we will have eternal life with him. There's life after death through Jesus. Any other way, there's no guarantee. This is the God who created the birds and the bees, the stars, the sea, the sky. I hope that blesses you. God bless you.